pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Testing mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more MonsterCon Sundays. As today, we're gonna be going after Nico, the Mimic's first sexy secret ending. Hello, hello, friendos. Venus, Jessie, Riku, Nyanka, Gamer Mage. Well, well, well. Today, we're gonna start going after the men. Men enjoyers, rejoice. It is finally time. Men, boys, 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 lads, boys. Then again, Nico is a they-them mimic. Nico got that they-them pussy. Nico is an honorary lad. What did you miss? Pancakes. What's up, Zala? You're making spaghetti during all of this? Should have made pancakes. So, I'm just stretching. I woke up an hour ago. I'm getting ready. You're gonna say Nico is not non-binary? Yes. But they're also an honorary lad. Yeah. Okay. Done with stretching. Anyway, plans for this week before we start. On Tuesday, we're gonna be doing an MTG Arena stream because Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering's collab is gonna come out on digital. So it'll be fun to play a bit on stream. On Thursday, we're gonna be reading the new Arknight story that just came out for Thorns the Lodestar. And then next weekend, the usual. Saturday. We're gonna do on Saturday. Oh yeah, right. Arknight's gameplay. And then Sunday, more Monster Prom. Nico's other secret ending. Okay, let's start. Local. How many of you are there? 1. Regular game. And then Hawaii Future Base. Ah, Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Who are you? Now. You've played? Okay. So, what we haven't played yet as is Valerie or Damien. I still haven't gotten the new DLCs yet. So I feel like, let's go with Valerie. Her color is taffy? Cat girl or spicy red baby? Going with the cat girl, yeah?
Work hard, play hard.
Hello, Yaba. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the afterparty loomed over our heads, and posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless dating and harbinger of destruction to author of renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Tim DeLinecourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms that he loved.
Count your days, fuckers!
Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up on her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect
Nico Sharp,
cosplay for
an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that you like. Valerie, why are you colored like candy? She's cool. She's your second pick for shipping with Nico. Is Valerie eating breakfast? Someone's eating breakfast. Pancakes? Tell us 3 things that we like. Let's go fun maxing. Because reasons. Let's see, what is fun? Idol choreographies are fun. Anime eyes are fun. Maybe also cosplay as foreplay. Choose your top 3 villain archetypes. I'm not quite too sure which one of these is fun, but I'm gonna choose the Balala Joker. Legally distinct Jimbo himself. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's write a bestseller.
Making your own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them, but the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. I think the only one we haven't chosen is sci-fi, so might as well round it out. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Let's con some congoers.
And we have 14 fun, exactly as planned. Did we do Noir yet? We have. We are the clown. The classy. Huh? Okay, let's raise our fun. Let's go to the community zone. You decide to attend the round table and round tables. What a fascinating subject. Why are we the ones dealing the monopoly money? You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around tables of old. You also talk plenty shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles, you gain 2 fun, because circles are the most hilarious shape. Am I right? You, Nico, and Liam go to watch Doug in a competitive tarot tournament. Hopefully there's a win in his future. Best of luck to you, my friend. I confess I never liked this game, but since you like it, I will pretend to care about it for your sake.
Aww.
Aw, thank you. Not to brag, but I won the Spooky Elementary Competitive Tarot Championship back in the day, so I think I've got this. Doug signs in, reviews the rules packet, and learns that he does not got this at all.
What the fudge?
Half my deck's not tournament legal. There's like 30 new keywords. There's a lunar phase of play now. What the fudge is that? A lunar phase is the apparent shape of the moon when the sun hits it at... I think it was a rhetorical question. Well, don't worry, Doug. I've already tabulated the perfect plan to help you win. This can't be a battle of cards, but a battle of minds, and mind is tested when you cheat. I mean, think outside the box.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think I could pull that off. Sure you can! I just know there's a bad boy inside of you waiting to let out so you can cheat at a card game. Okay, maybe you're right. It's time for Bad Boy Doug to shine. Why is every single one of these events trying to corrupt Doug? Nope. I have complete and total faith in Nico's strategy, which is... what exactly? It's, do you have any ideas, Nez? Maybe. Casually point a gun at Doug's opponent while he plays. Surely that'll distract them. Teach Doug how to count cards. In movies, the people who know how to count cards always win. These are not stats that we need. We don't need to be smart or bold maxing. But sure, casually point a gun at Doug's opponent. Soon it's time for Doug's first match. He faces his opponent. You sit behind Doug, nonchalantly cleaning a shotgun. I play Pluto as my astral influence card. It blesses me with an underdog aura. Huh, such a weak choice. I play my vastly superior card. Click. Doug's opponent looks at you as you casually cock your gun. I play Pluto as well. Ooh, twinsies. Now it's time for the lunar phase. Oh yeah, that thing. I know exactly what that is. I play the full moon phase, thus doubling the size of my next attack. You balance the barrel of your gun on Doug's broad, sexy shoulder and line up his opponent in your crosshairs. You know what? Let's just skip the lunar phase, actually.
Works for me.
Oh, thank goodness! With the heart of the cards and the threat of you putting a bullet in your opponent's brain, Doug falls ass first into victory.
Hooray!
I did it. I'm not as rusty as I thought. The gun strategy was surely out of the box, even if it was a bit overkill. No pun intended.
Okay, let me write that
No
down.
puns! They're legal again. Did they make the love interest? Plan on corrupting the sweet sunshine slime boy? Yes. Wouldn't the gun melt into Doug? Since he's a slime, he's got a shirt on. I was flashing my death note at the uppity girl the whole time too. I bet she was super intimidated. You all share a group high five to celebrate Doug's epic win. You gain 2 boldness, but lose 2 smarts.
Come on. I know a short.
Just believe in the heart of the cards and nonsensical violence. Easy. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they ever learn? Who is this? Who is she cosplaying as? Survivalist Valerie? Is this Ellie from The Last of Us or some shit? Not Aloy, probably. Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words. He doesn't stop crying though, but you gain 2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. Also, Navel? Catgirl Navel? Ayo. You're walking around the lobby, taking in the sights, when a middle-aged stranger with a brochure approaches you. Excuse me, youngsters. I'm looking for the conference titled, "Is a Sofa a Type of Chair?" Could you point me towards it?
Hey there!
Of course, it's right behind that door. Oh no, are we fucking with this guy again? We're fucking with this old man again? Oof, good thing I found you. I was starting to think I made a mistake and this wasn't the annual ChairCon. No, this is definitely ChairCon. Oh, that's such a relief. My boss would have me fired for missing the most important chair-related event of the year. The chair business can be tough. Oh, you bet. As if it weren't enough, my wife just asked for a divorce. I'm trying to get over this rough patch by being a better chair professional. Anyway, here I am blabbing when the conference is about to start. I'll see you around, fellow chair enthusiasts.
Bye.
Good luck with that divorce thing. Guys, what the heck did you just do? I know, I think my improv started well. I sorta lost the plot. That's not what I'm talking about. You lied to that poor guy. Yeah, but it was just a little white lie, you know, to lift his spirits, darling. Oh, that's what happened. I thought you were fucking with him and I decided to join you. Oh, well, it's too late to undo the damage now. When that man finds out, it's going to be your fault. So I won't be able to sleep at night. We've just decided to just casually corrupt Doug this entire run. What if we got you some ice cream? Would that be better? No. Okay, what if we spin an elaborate lie so he never finds out he's at the wrong con? Would that make you happy?
We have to help.
That'd be much better, yes. Deal, let's undo the damage of our lies with more lies. Any ideas? Yes, more lies. People around here love cosplay. Convince everyone to help you so this con cosplays as ChairCon. You've heard there's a gathering of fans of face-sitting. Take this poor guy there and convince him that's the future of chairs. Last time we did face-sitting, even though it will give us the fun that we desire. So, cosplay, because this is a cosplay-themed plotline. Get everyone to cosplay. You start persuading cosplayers to pull off the ultimate cosplay, an entire con cosplay. Soon enough, you've got tens of weebs enthusiastically talking about chairs. Hello, fellow chair enthusiast. Can you help me find my way? Of course, I can help you, for I am Batman. There are two things I love, fighting crime and sitting on a chair. Yeah, chairs are the lasagna of furniture, just like this con, which is definitely about chairs.
Hey, remember me?
Hey, it's you again. How's the ChairCon going? Good, but I didn't find the conference. Did you lie to me or... Isn't that Charles Chair, heir to the chair dynasty? I've heard his great-great-grandfather invented chairs. The John Chair. Man, John Chairman. Is that so? But I read somewhere that... Oh, check out this room. There's at least 30 chairs. Have you ever seen that many chairs together? Yes, at last year's ChairCon. But that was last year and these chairs are here now. Yeah, stop focusing on the chairs of the past or you'll never witness the chairs of the future. This is getting too much even for me. I think I'm gonna go sit somewhere. Well, if you need to think about stuff, sitting is definitely the right way to do it.
See ya.
Bye, and never forget, a sofa will never be a chair. The type of chair is a chair with a cushion. It's kinda wide. Well, we don't body shame chairs. Thank you so much, guys. Now I'll be able to sleep at night. Yes, and all thanks to the power of cosplay. Right, Batman? Indeed, but a sofa can also be a chair, just like this con can also be a chair con. What do you know? Batman is a chair expert. You gain 2 charm for persuading an entire con to cosplay as a different -2 fun con.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
Batman started in 1939, about the same time the character entered the public domain. I'm pretty sure for characters to enter public domain, DC has to stop using Batman. Right? Okay, where do we go next? Let's go to... let's check out how Valerie is trying to scam the vendors. Don't do that. Oh, she is a vendor. Got it. Val's Emporium. Near the merch hall, you find the mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says your wish is granted. You keep walking around waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. How much time does she spend manning the booth? She's not actually there. It's an AI that she uses to man the booth while she goofs off somewhere else. That's a true entrepreneur. Later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the rigged carnival game section of the con when you find the stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
Stop this nonsense now.
What fresh bullshit is this?
It's goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a paper net, you win the fish as a prize. It looks cool in anime, but in reality, I kind of feel bad for the fish. We need to get them out of there.
Most of these goldfish just die in your house.
Such is the way of the blade.
I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools with which you could change these fish's fate. I'll save you, little buddies. I can do this. Focus, Doug. Feel the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before it senses you.
Doug tries to feel the water or whatever, but alas, his paper net rips on the first try.
I failed them. Ha! You suck. I bet I could scoop us a puny fish with one severed arm and chains wrapped around my whole body.
Omen is, in fact, wrong.
Count your days.
Fuck off, you stupid fish! Good luck escaping my fist! Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend the fish a hand if you close your fist?
Nico is voiced by Brandon Rogers. Omen is punching the water, while Nico seems set on just giving fake deep advice.
Stay calm, fishies. We're coming for you.
Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fish. Can you do it? Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. To catch a fish, you need to think like a fish. It's time to go method. Haven't we done this event? Didn't we also choose to become a fish? I feel like we did do this event before, and we did become a fish. You wanna evict the fish? I don't think that's a fun choice. And we'll never fun max at this rate if we try to evict them. Let's try to go method and become the fish. You wanna evict the fish? Okay, we'll evict the fish. You draft a flawless eviction notice and show it to your friends. Dear aquatic tenants, per the terms of your leasing agreement, you have violated the following terms.
Number 1, no public nudity. I mean, yeah, I guess. Number 2, no keeping pets. What pets do they even have? Each other. Goldfish are pets niya. Number 3, no cannibalism. Fishes do that. Some do, yes. Impressive. You have 30 days to vacate this pond or face heavy fines which can be paid in pretty shells, pearls, and microplastics.
You drop the letter in the pool. The fish all turn to it with interest, and then largely ignore it because they're goldfish and they can't read. But the letter distracts them enough to let you scoop them up with paper real quick.
Oh, you did it! You're a real hero, Nez.
Dang.
And a landlord, how ironic.
We become what we hate. You gain 2 charm for saving a fish with your convincing letter, but you lose 2 creativity.
Ready for some feline felonies.
Okay, let's go to the hotel. The hotel. You're outside the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down.
Hey, welcome to the Smokers Lounge. One of them says to you, "There's no Smokers Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Wanna puff?"
You've seen too many PSAs to say yes to drugs, but you strike up a conversation with them while they get high off their asses. They have interesting opinions on snacks, ASMR videos, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Listening to them and inhaling their weed fumes gives you 2 creativity. After you've napped, showered, and finally gotten that stubborn cosplay to stay in place, it's time for you and your friends to return to the con. Shit, where did I leave the room key? Nico, have you seen it?
A riddle for you.
Perhaps, but it's my wizardly duty to pose a challenge to thee. If you want the key, answer my riddles 3.
What? No. If you know where the key is, just tell me.
Here's your first riddle, and trust I am no fooler. What is the difference between a jailer and a jeweler? I know, one is a jailer and one is a jeweler. At times I'm so intelligent, I astound even myself.
Please stop.
I really don't have time for this. Just tell me where the key is so we can leave.
They just said that they cannot tell you the key's location until you answer their riddles. Are you obstinate on purpose, Liam, or just stupid? You forfeit riddle 1. Here's the second of the 3. What needle has an eye but cannot see?
A sewing needle?
Crap, I accidentally gave away the answer. That one doesn't count.
Okay, Nico, I've got a riddle for you. How far did the mimic have to push the vampire until the mimic lost all their blood?
Dang, that's a good one. Can I buy a vowel?
As funny as it is to rile Liam up, you don't want him to add Nico to his liquid diet. You need to get Nico to tell him where the key is. Challenge Nico to a riddle off. If they can't answer your riddles either, they have to relinquish the keys to their superior riddler. Or call Nico's bluff. They have no idea what the answers to their own riddles are, so answer whatever. Do we challenge them to a riddle off? Or we call Nico's a bluff? Hold up. I will just take a sip of my soda. You feel like Nico is trolling Liam and Omen? I mean, when are they not? Okay. I say, I think we'll go with challenge them to a riddle off. Sure, why not?
Nico, you challenge the rest, but can you prove to me that your riddles are the best? Yeah.
A riddle off.
I accept. Soon all will see it's you who's inept. Prove your worth and try not to come in last. What 2 things can you not eat for breakfast? It still rhymes, surely. Is it an egg? No, wait, it's gotta be 2 things. Is it 2 eggs? Wrong, it's lunch and dinner. Round 1 goes to me, I am the winner. Yeah. My turn. And I'll make you eat your words. What number am I thinking of right now? And how?
That's not even a riddle. You can't just make a question a riddle by asking it in rhyme. Whatever, you guessed the number 1 on the assumption that Nico can't get too creative with their choice while they're trying to think of rhymes.
Correct. You wound me with your knowledge. Did you graduate from real college? I'm self-taught, my bearded foe. And now for my final blow. Yeah. The brain stores the thoughts, the balls store the pee. But where does the wizard store the room key? Yeah.
The balls store the key. The pee. That one doesn't even make sense. Pee is not stored in the balls. It is now.
Oh, I know the answer to this one. The key's under the toilet seat. Wait, you tricked me. Nezeru a worthier rival than I thought.
That was clever indeed.
It was an honor to witness your wizardly battle of wits.
Okay, I'll admit that was pretty smart. Now go get the key, Nico, and wash it off. All's well that ends well with the riddling arts. You lost 2 boldness, but you gained 2 smarts. Let's end this Dr. Seuss bullshit.
Some fresh fish sounds nice.
Let's go and activate Nico's plotline. Let's sit with Nico. Let's watch a movie.
Let's watch some B movies.
You and Nico watch a Batman movie. There's a bad guy and an evil clown. This is almost like watching the argument Liam and April had earlier today. Halfway through the movie, you realize Nico is like super focused. Are they even taking notes? You never knew Nico was such a dedicated movie watcher. Day 2.
Let's write a bestseller.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You gotta admit this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness.
You hit them with the old, "Hey, I'm adding you to my fanfic. Would that be okay?" "Okay, yeah, that's okay."
You're the villain, by the way. What's a job from the distant future you wish you could have? Captcha designer, keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret, world's leading expert in number 6, or Shrek movie tester. You won $10 million, but you have to spend it in the next 5 minutes. Quick, spend them! Buy the rights to the letter W.
Wishadel?
Spend it on Tetris microtransactions and cosmetics. How convenient. Send it to a financially destitute prince who emailed you 2 months ago. Time to fulfill your dream of becoming a saxophone player. One of these is probably fun. This is probably more creative. Spend it on Tetris. It's Liam Prom all over again. We're fun maxing.
Let's con some con-goers.
Hold up, let me just check the settings. Okay. The goofball. The goofler. We're the goofler. Okay, let's go and have some fun. Walking around the community zone, you see several con-goers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at MonsterCon? A con-goer sees you fuming and tells you,
"Oh, it's not soccer, it's actually LARP fuzzball."
what a relief, you have too fun watching the game, safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Then you get a text from Nico asking you to meet them at their hotel room. Apparently, they've got a big surprise to show you.
Ooh.
Yo!
"Hey Nez, I need a second opinion. You've always got great ideas that never go wrong, so I figured I'd ask you. I'm entering the Cosplay Grand Prix. It's the biggest cosplay contest at the con, so I gotta pull out all the stops to make the biggest impression. That's why I'm gonna debut this outfit there. You ready for this?"
He's the Jokler.
"I'm the Joker, baby." "Ooh, that looks great. You'll win the cash prize for sure." "Yeah." It's not about the money, Nez. It's about sending a message.
Nico!
The message is I'm the greatest cosplayer ever, of course. But the thing is, if you want to win the Cosplay Grand Prix, you gotta nail the cosplay and the talent show portion of the contest. For my act, I thought about blowing up a hospital, or killing a robin, or diving into a vat of toxic waste, but the judges said those were all too psychopathic. Some people just don't understand the art of method cosplay. Anyway, do you have any talent act ideas that won't get me hurt or arrested?
Well, we could always go with a cathartic dance number down a flight of stairs that makes people want to become you despite being a known murderer. Cinema, peak, kino. Or, the Joker is known for fighting the Batman, but Nico will have to make do with the next best thing you have. This bag full of actual rats. The judges likely said no because Nico used a crowbar on the Robin. The answer is no. Let's go with... Actually, it doesn't really matter who we go with. Chat, you decide. Cathartic dance number, or... you know, an actual bag of bats. Hold time! Dance. Bats. Full time. Decide our fate. DDR or the bats? The dance is actually ahead. at 60%. I don't feel like there's going to be a tiebreaker on that one. I'm staying neutral. Going once. Going twice. Bats it is. Wait, no, dance it is. Never mind. Dance.
Ooh, smart.
Great idea. Everyone loves a dance number, but I'd better practice before the big day.
You and Nico set out to find some stairs to practice on.
Start the music, Nez. Here I go. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha.
Nico wipes out spectacularly and starts falling down the stairs.
Ow, my head! Ow, my butt! My head! My butt! Ow, my head, my butt! Ow, my posterior cranial fossa! Your what? Yeah? It's the back of my head! Then why didn't you just say, ow, my head? Yeah. I was worried I was getting redundant!
Nico falls for so long that it goes from tragic to comical to weirdly anatomical to tragic again. When they finally stop falling, their cosplay is basically destroyed. And they're naked.
I'm so sorry, Nico. It sounded like a good idea at the time. Yeah. It's okay. It's partly my fault. I should have played it safe and just walked down the stairs normally. I flew too close to the sun.
The video is buffering? Oh, we're dropping frames. That's fun. Haha. Great. We be dropping frames. Is it ending? Oh. Yep, we are definitely dropping frames. We're like at 1 bar on OBS. I feel like I should restart my router. I think we're back. Did we reconnect? We're no longer dropping frames. We are in the green. We should be back. Put a hot dog in chat if we're back. Or Pancake. Or okay, we're back. Okay.
But what are you gonna do about the cosplay Grand Prix? I don't think your costume is salvageable. Yeah.
Exit. Pursued
Maybe not
by
for
bear.
me, but I know someone who could fix it. I gotta make a call. I'll keep you posted.
They run off. You still drain 2 creativity for your theatrical idea, but you lose 2 boldness.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
Okay. We are the silly. Let's go to the main stage. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of options like insurance salesperson, horse with a knife with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. It's a big day for weeaboos. Astral Princess Girl Power Saves the Day is finally getting a 2nd season. You're not missing the exclusive premiere. Yes, our nickname does change with how much stats we have.
Senpai!
Yay, Astral Princess is such an icon. This is gonna be the most kawaii woo day of my life. It's starting, we better quiet down.
If any of you talk over Astral Princess, I will bite you. What she said. Oddly, there's no intro sequence. We cold open on Astral Princess battling a new foe.
You cannot defeat me. I, Prince Edgelord, will defeat you with my Apocalypse Ray, which is a ray that can cause the apocalypse. Huh, not the strongest dialogue there. Maybe you're right, but maybe I can't.
Sobs Astral Princess.
I'm just a weak girl who got her powers by accident. I don't deserve to save the world. Wasn't her entire season 1 arc about her gaining confidence? Where did that go? No, Astral Princess, remember who you are. You are the Astral Princess.
Yells Tanuki Maru, Astral Princess's magical mascot. Then the show cuts to a 15-minute flashback sequence with scenes of season 1.
That can't be right.
They're doing a recap episode as the first episode of season 2.
The crowd is not having it. They boo, hiss, and start throwing things at the screen. Calm down, you nerds. If you can't control yourselves, we'll ban you from the con for life. Someone throws a Molotov cocktail and sets the curtains on fire. Fuck it, our lives aren't worth any of this. Every monster for themselves.
No, we gotta calm everyone down. A lifetime ban from SpookyCon is a fate worse than death.
Actual death might be in your future if the Molotov cocktails are on the menu. So, you should stop this crowd from becoming a full-scale angry mob. What do? We fire the Dakimakura cannon. No one can be sad when they have a Dakimakura. Or convince everyone that a few very bad seasons are necessary for an anime to attain the cult status that allows you to say, it really gets good in season 5. I swear, guys, it gets good in Heavensward. Let's fire the Dakimakura cannon. I think this was one of the very first events we played in the actual demo. And in the demo, it was kind of bugged because we didn't get to see the background, the Dakimakura war, the waifu war. Yes, now we can see the now we can see the actual pictures. Yes. I'll just refresh chat. There we go. Yeah. My name is Lieutenant Goosefeather. I am a veteran of the ship wars of old. I've manned the Dakimakura cannon for over 15 years. I've seen many people die, and for what? A desire for two fictional characters to have sex in canon? No rare pair is reason enough to stab a fellow fandom enjoyer in the eye. After all the bloodbath and tragedy, today my favorite ship is seen as the accepted OTP of the show. But at what cost? What is this? It's the ship war of 1945. This man is a veteran of the ship war. I delivered pillows that made people sleep forever, and I will have to live with that till the day I die. But an old friend just called me. This time it will be different. This time my Dakimakuras won't bring violence. They will bring peace. Soon the angry crowd is distracted and delighted by all the Dakimakuras raining down.
Victory!
You saved us, Nez-senpai, and got us free Dakimakuras. You're my hero. Ooh, the Dakimakura cannon, a weapon of mass horny destruction. I could have ended the world, but now it's saving it. It could have ended the world.
Zoe likey.
Dibs on the pillow of Prince Edgelord. His dialogue lines are terrible, but his cheekbones make up for it.
Which cheekbones? Back up, bitch! I called that one first.
Just kidding!
We can share it, Zoe. 60-40% custody.
Do we have fan art of these two gals sharing a body pillow together? Thoughts? Zoe and April sharing a body pillow together? You grab as many Dakimakuras as you can and gain 2 fun, but you still lose 2 charm.
Let's go! Time is money!
Let's go to the lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom quick. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms is that using them always ensures to boldness. It's the reason why people use them. Some things never change. That's a Monster Prom 1 reference. She'll resell the body pillows for more later down the road. Then, after receiving a text consisting of an annoyed emoji, a teacup emoji, and a question mark, you meet Liam at a nearby cafe to drink overpriced yerba mate and talk shit. I mean, the director could have at least shot it at a Dutch angle, or made it noir in post, anything to show that they're even trying. Gosh, Liam's film rants always get you hot and bothered. Sadly, the moment is ruined by an angry mob barging in. Hey, you're Liam the Lion Court.
flesh. You're the guy who wrote the bad review of I Got Reincarnated as nostalgia bait in your favorite 90s anime, right?
Oh, it's the weebs again.
Indeed, I am. Would you like to discuss the finer points of my exploration of the show's themes? No, we're here to fucking kill you. We're from my anime list. We can't let Full Metal Alchemist not be the #1 ranked anime. Oh, well, that's hardly debating in good faith. That anime changed our lives, man. It reminds us of our childhoods, while filling our adult needs for huge boobies. Which is exactly my problem with it. Sexing up a brand identity that died 30 years ago doesn't posthumously make it good.
Liam, these guys have torches and pitchforks, and one dude's got a power washer filled with holy water. Just say the anime's good. Yeah.
Yes! I absolutely will not. Don't you see how great this is? My review made them feel something. Prepare to die, motherfucker! Fine. If this is how I go after 400 years, so be it.
You were really enjoying your time with Liam today, so it'd suck if it ended with him being killed. Save him from the mob and from himself. Call a different angry mob that Liam enraged in the past and instigate a fight between the mobs. Or make Liam use his classic vampire power of turning into turning into a hot dog stand. Surely the angry mob's hatred of Liam will pale compared to their love of hot dogs. Well,
I don't know.
just do it, Liam. I'm trying to save your life here. Yeah.
But I only started transforming into a hot dog stand to be disruptive. It was more unexpected than turning into a bat. But now, hasn't this transformation grown old yet? It's so cartoonish, like something I'd do 3 games ago.
So authentic.
I want to feel as if my character has progressed, though I've grown more grounded, more nuanced.
You can be nuanced when there isn't an angry mob trying to fucking kill you. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Liam begrudgingly turns into a hot dog stand.
What happened? Where's Liam? Is he hiding behind the hot dog stand?
No, you idiot, I am the hot dog stand.
How does that make any sense?
Who cares? If you agree not to murder Liam, you can have 2 hot dogs for the price of 1. Yeah.
Nez, are you saying my life is only worth the price of 2 hot dogs?
No, I'm saying it's worth the price of 1 hot dog, but I'm giving them 2. Businessman Valerie. The angry mob seems amenable to these terms, especially when they find out Liam's hot dogs come with mustard. Where did that come from?
Oh, my back. Did you at least like my hot dogs, Nez?
It was the best hot dog I've ever eaten, Liam. Yeah.
Cool.
I knew it.
You gain 2 fun for giving everyone hot dogs, but lose 2 charm.
Ready for some feline felonies.
We are the Jester. The Jestler. Ah. Let's go to the merch hall. Time to scam some congoers. At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Some of these pics you haven't even seen before. Burp. I burped. You're bowled over by your own 2 charm. Where did the hot dogs come from? Did Liam have to drain a bunch of blood later? We don't ask those questions. You love the Pancake song, now get ready for the predecessor, the hot dog song. You're investigating the horniest corners of Artist Alley when you happen upon Liam's Yowie stand.
Greetings, my fellow congoers.
Ah, hello. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you all supporting my art.
Your art? You mean you created all this?
Yes, Yowie is my passion. I've invested over 10,000 hours in perfecting my craft.
But you didn't start drawing Yowie until last year. The numbers don't add up.
Once again, math rears its ugly head to sabotage the beauty of art.
You spent a 10,000 hour year on this stupid hobby. How far have you fallen?
Ouch.
I know of your past, Liam. You used to be Angelus, ruler of the dark side. You subjugated millions. You nearly conquered the world.
I know, but I'm not Angelus anymore. I don't enjoy reminiscing on my dark past.
Everyone here is an ex-villain.
Dark past? You mean your glorious past? I looked up to you. You were once one of the biggest threats to our reality, and now you draw penises for fun. It's maddening. I'm maddened. But Omen, look at these butts. They're worth 1,000 conquered empires. Are they, Zoe? Are they? You know, even if you don't care for yaoi, there are plenty of hobbies that could take even your mind off of murder and destruction. Why would I want to do that? Because you're in the Redemption Arc program, and as your sponsor, I'm making this mandatory. Gang, we're getting Omen a hobby.
That'll be tough, but you love a challenge.
What hobby would Omen enjoy more than killing people?
Get her into sewing. It's like stabbing fabric repeatedly. Or reptile care. Omen can probably relate to a cold-blooded creature, and this is the perfect excuse for you to get a pet iguana. Every romance option has a criminal record. I mean, true? But some of them are threats to reality. Even Doug? Probably not Doug. Or Calculester. We saw that boy get born. We saw how Calculester was created. Let's go with the iguana.
Are you sure? Wouldn't Omen be more interested in a cool, edgy snake?
Nah, Nez is right. Omen's got big iguana energy. Let's get to the pet store. You go to the store and check the reptile section. Scaly friends abound.
So, Omen, do you want a snake? They've got big, deadly fangs.
Indeed, they are quite fearsome. But wait, who is this little bastard?
Love it or love it?
It's an iguana. Do you love him or do you love him? I love him. He looks so dumb.
You know iguanas are pretty fascinating creatures. Did you know that they...
Ow! It bit me! Amazing! I will protect this creature with my life. You should probably bite Liam harder, Omen, to establish that you're the alpha iguana. Good idea.
No, wait.
Ow! And that's how you do it, my son. So, what should I call this guy? Little fucker? Handsome Liam?
Name it whatever you want, as long as we've taken you away from a life of evil, I guess it's worth.
Ow!
The iguana bit Liam again.
Classic. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 boldness. Introducing Omen to the magical world
of iguana husbandry.
She now has a pet iguana named Handsome Liam. Right. Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet. You might be if you pick up a box already. What do we pick? Landmarks in love, stats but now they're people, zodiac thirst, big buffs, my weird little village, or major arcana, no mercy. Chat, what do we feel like today? Do we feel like gambling with our stats? I feel like this is one of the only plot lines where it's probably safe to do that. Although we'll lose our fun. No mercy! We want to go with no mercy? Got 7 options. Landmarks give us weirdly sensual looking landmarks. A weird little village. What do they do again? They impact your own self and the ones you're trying to romance. Stat people. Bloodlust from the iguana. Weird villager stat people. You want stat people? Gambo with the stats? Oh my god. Gamba. How bad could it be? Bold Bertha. Oh my god. All stats go up to 99. Enjoy. Ah, good choice. Only a true connoisseur would pick my best item at random. Well, now we don't have to worry about the ending
And they
anymore.
say cats can't draw.
What's our title? Okay, they don't give you a special title if you get the 1 in 1,000. I don't know the odds. If you get Bold Bertha, they don't even give you a special title for it. Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. What is the one feature you always look for when you buy a robot from the robot store? A metal cock that also serves as a deadly projectile. The refined sense of humor, so typical of robots. Free internet access. A vast knowledge of flower symbology. Humor. Maybe? Can we go past? We can. Wait. The party animal. What's a killer name for a cat? Saturn. Douglas, fearsome king of the moon. Sun's secret sweet caramel core. Big mustard. Time to get back to COD. And now,
Gotta make some money.
time to decide. You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty, post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what you did get was too fun. The Jester. You're staring at the bathroom, debating on either removing your complex cosplay or pissing yourself when Nico runs up to you.
It's me.
Hey Nez, I got a hold of my buddy Sasha. He said he's got time between his cosplay making workshops to fix my Joker costume. You should come with me to meet him, since this whole disaster is sort of your fault.
Well, when they guilt trip you like that, how can you say no? You and Nico meet up with Sasha in the lobby.
Okay, Nikki, let's see the damage. This was the Joker outfit. What the hell? What did you do with it? Let's just say mistakes were made. That much is obvious. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I could do here.
No!
You have to fix it, Sasha. You have magic sewing fingers. My magic fingers, and I appreciate that. But unless you want to cosplay a pile of dish rags, I'm afraid this costume is a lost cause. Aw, damn it. Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplays could win the Grand Prix. Yeah. But I've worn those already. I gotta debut something new. Fabulous. If I even want the place. Well, would you like me to make you a new costume? It'd give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway. You'd do that? For me? Thank you, Sasha. Thank you.
Nico picks Sasha up and twirls him around the room.
Put me down, you hooligan. And hold still. I need to measure your bust and inseam.
You're manifesting a Sasha storyline? I think they do have one. Sasha wraps their tape measure around Nico's chest, making them squirm ticklishly.
Hey, this is hot or whatever, but we still need to pick Nico's cosplay. Yeah. Ah, crud, I'm blanking. What sort of cosplay do you think would win the contest, Nez?
I don't know. What kind of cosplay are we thinking of? What kind of cosplay are we thinking of? It's almost like there's a subliminal message playing. Huh. So, you should evoke the fond memory of one's first fictional love. And let's be honest, for many con-goers that'd be an over-sexualized video game character. People love morally gray anti-heroes. Why don't you raise the bar? And go for no half measures, morally bankrupt supervillain. The complexity of the outfit is what matters most, and no aesthetic is more visually complicated than steampunk. Or pancakes. It's always pancakes. I don't know, guys. We could go with the over-sexualized video game character, a morally bankrupt supervillain, steampunk. Everyone loves steampunk as a costume. It's an aesthetic and a cosplay. Or pancakes. Gee, I wonder. I wonder. This is the illusion of choice. There's only ever been only one choice. Oh god, please don't get them started on.
Hell yeah, I fucking love pancakes. I didn't know you were a fellow pancake fan, Nez. This changes everything.
Run it back.
Pancake, 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 pancake song.
This is our new background music.
If you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing
I didn't know you were a fellow pancake fan, Nez. This changes everything.
pancake, pancake
Come with me. We gotta get into the mindset of a pancake.
have to sing
You two have fun with that. I've got a workshop to teach.
pancake song. Even if you don't
His loss. You accompany Nico to the nearest diner and each order a stack of pancakes.
Bon appetit, yeah?
No!
Wait, we can't eat them yet. First, we must gaze deep into the eye of the pancake.
You and Nico stare intently at the pancakes. You're not sure if you're making eye contact with the pancake or not, but you decide to trust the process.
Have you entered the mind of the pancake yet, Nez? How does it feel?
you will have to sing along.
Yeah, it feels sticky. Yeah. Dig deeper. Come on, let's recite the 10-hour pancake mantra together.
You will have to sing
The what? The 10-hour mantra!
pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing
Raise volume.
pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you
Sing
will
it
have
with
to
me,
sing
chat.
along. Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will
It
have
was the
to
illusion of
sing
choice
along.
after all.
Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if
Again!
pancakes, you will have to sing along. Pancake, 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 pancake,
Guess we now know how long the song lasts canonically. It's 10 hours. Well, guesses this is your life now. You gain three fun from the pancake song, but you lose one charm and one boldness and one creativity.
Let's con some congoers.
We're not gonna run this the whole time. Okay, so we decided on our cosplay for the Grand Prix. And now we just chill until the end. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1. Good artist copy. Great artist steals. Seems easy enough, there are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks I burped again. Looks bright. If you stare at the pancake deeply, you could enter the pancake dimension. Add a shark. Step 3. Sharks are cool. Well, shit, you don't know all that much about sharks. Much more research will be needed. Shit, maybe there's still a spider shark comic by Nez in the future. You're getting 2 smarts from all that you've learned. Later, you, Zoe, Duggan, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry.
Hello everybody, I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive systems of all your favorite video game characters.
The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and colon, complete with half-digested chili dog inside.
It's breathtaking.
Incredible! I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's intestines to the 3rd dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Whoa, that's true! An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose which panel we're attending.
1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever wanted to learn later.
Okay, now I'm going to put all these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers?
The artist looks at you! No thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second.
You there, with the eyes. That's you, Nez. Yes, please, come upon stage. Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system for me? I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it. Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Just tell us all about your guts. I bet her colon is ugly.
Just kidding!
I'm not really thinking that. I am.
Great, now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You better hype it up. Am I the only one with eyes in the audience? Maybe. The digestive tract is like a sexy grizzled action hero. It's seen some shit. Ha ha ha. Fun. My rectum is so clean you could eat off of it, as a matter of fact. We'll leave it to fate. I'm closing my eyes.
Sorry, but no.
Man, it's easy to make such a bold claim with no tasteful, tangible evidence. Okay, if you insist. Yeah.
You pull out your phone and you call your ex on speed dial. Looks like moving on might not be your strong suit.
Nez, your ex says. What's up? Is everything okay? Yeah, so I got you on speakerphone on stage at SpookyCon. I was wondering if... Again? Nez, I'm happy we decided to stay friends and all, but you've got to stop asking me to describe how great it is to eat your ass. Just one time, I promise!
Your ex proceeds to describe eating your ass in vivid, luscious detail and defines it as the best full course I've ever eaten.
Damn.
Well, it's nice that your ex has such nice things to say about you and your butt, isn't it? It's really sweet.
Huh.
You take a century-long vacation from society, and when you've come back, the local cuisine has changed drastically. Your credentials are impressive, Nez. Would you mind if I performed a colonoscopy on you? Honey, I don't do that until the third date. Yeah. Okay, for how crass this whole thing has been, I gotta give it to her. This was a good one.
Later, after several more butt-themed puns, ass-coded jokes, and overall compliments towards your behind, the panel comes to an end.
Oh, wanna grab a bite, everyone? I don't know why, but I'm sort of craving some donuts.
Hug. Yay! Donut time! You gain 2 boldness for having a delicious derriere. But lose 2 boldness.
Let's
Doug,
go.
no!
Time is money.
You're flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby. Suddenly, you lock eyes with somebody else, somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis. You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you, the angry kind of sparks. You make your best threatening face and she leaves. Maybe this was all in your head and she was just weirded out. Whatever, you gain 2 boldness for facing your worst enemy. Later, you're walking through the lobby with April, Liam, and Zoe, but it's quite busy at this time. You're fighting just to stay together.
Come on, gang, we can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety.
Don't be ridiculous.
Is that really necessary? If we get separated, we could just text each other and meet back somewhere.
Oh, Liam, you naive little newbie. Just trust me, you don't want to get separated at the con.
You all hold hands, which is great, cause that's second base for you. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so you've just adjusted your bases to reflect more realistic goals. Unfortunately, your hands are sweaty. Before you realize it, April slipped from your grasp.
Help! I thought I told everyone to stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current.
It's fine, Zoe. Look, she's just a few feet ahead. We'll rejoin her at the end of the room.
No, this is bad. That current's gonna take her straight to the con chasm.
What?
Straight into the what?
Con chasm, you know? The bottomless chasm cutting through the middle of the lobby. You really are a con newbie, huh?
Why is there a bottomless chasm in the middle of the lobby?
Who knows? Maybe someone just thought it'd be funny to make a bottomless chasm at a con and now everybody does it on principle.
The con chasm? You mean the ball pit? You'd better save April if you want any of your friends to take you to third base. Prolonged eye contact. Do something! Perform a guitar solo so awesome that you gain the right to crowd surf. This way you could pull April out of the crowd riptide. It's too late for her. Just befriend a random congoer and make them the new April. It's what the old April would have wanted. Is this like that whole meme? From Road Trip? The Deep Hole? Let's play a guitar solo. I hate to be the buzzkill here.
Since when do you hate being a buzzkill? I thought that was like a core part of your identity.
But the plan requires a guitar, which you don't have right now. That's true, but then a mysterious stranger appears and hands you an electric guitar. Is that Jack Black? You can do it, Nez, they say with a wink. I believe in you. Chicken jockey. What the fuck? No time to be confused. You shred that guitar to fucking pieces with the most epic solo ever. People turn to look at you, realizing how cool you are. You have earned the right to crowd surf. The crowd lifts you up. By tactically clenching your butt, you give them signals on where to lead you. You reach April and take her into your arms.
I'm too pretty for this.
Don't you ever lose grip on me again. I'm too pretty to die in a place like this. I mean, Nez, my hero.
You two crowd surf back to your other friends.
Not bad.
Okay, I admit that was pretty cool. But you should give the guitar back, Nez. You turn back to Jack Black, but no one is there.
Whoa, maybe it was a ghost.
This is the Monster Realm Zone. There are dozens of ghosts here, and I'm pretty sure the guitar owner was a harpy.
We are in a super crowded place. It's only normal they disappear into the crowd. True. Maybe we should leave the guitar at the lost and found.
Decide to do the sensible thing. Pawn the guitar for money to buy churros for everyone. Yum! You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm.
Let's con some congoers.
And now,
For the final event, we are the meme. Perfect. You get an ice cream cone and a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you 2 creativity. Sometime later, you're in the hotel bathroom, giving your remaining shirts the sniff test when you hear Liam grumbling in the other room.
Damn it.
Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand.
poor Liam, yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues pointed to the keys not being on the nightstand, yet he went on insisting. I couldn't bring myself to put more doubt in this fragile mind, even if his memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss cheese. Sorry, I didn't know where your keys could be. I don't know where your keys could be. Nico, is your magnifying glass up to task of finding them? Of course, this detective has stumbled home from enough late-night benders to know how to follow the clues to a set of missing keys. Sweet, what clues do you have so far? Well, our prime suspect has retraced their steps. Have they retraced their steps yet?
Yes, of course I... Wait, what do you mean prime suspect?
You were the last to be in possession of the keys, weren't you? How do we know you didn't lose them on purpose to hide some shady deeds? Ooh, Liam, have you been getting up to some spicy business in the hotel room you didn't want us to find out about?
No, I obviously didn't lose the keys on purpose. You'd better solve this mystery before Liam blows a gasket. How can you find the missing keys? Valerie would pawn a guitar for money. You gotta trust the noir detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It'll help the process somehow. Or solve the mystery, the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with voiceover narration for convenient exposition. You check your spellbook app for an applicable spell and find one called Dumpus Expositonius. Perfect. You cast a spell and the room is awash with a flashback of Nico from earlier today.
Do I have everything? Trench coat, fedora, crippling substance abuse problem, lack of faith in the world. Yep, I'm ready. Let's noir it up. What can I say? That line What? Wait. I can say that line better. More jaded. Let's noir it up, I guess. There we go. Oh crap, I'm missing the most important noir accessory. Mystery. Can't believe I forgot. Oh, what could I do? Oh, I know. I'll throw Liam's keys away. It's the perfect crime.
As Nico literally chucks Liam's keys into a sewer grate.
What the fuck?
Nico!
Hey, you gotta admit, they really committed to the part. You caught me. I was getting a little antsy and wanted to drum up a crime to solve. And you blame me.
I can absolutely blame you. Go get my fucking keys. Nico fishes the keys out of the sewer, and you can all finally head to the con. Another case closed. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun. Oh wait, never mind. We have a whole day left. I thought it was already the con after party.
Catnip.
Wait, what do you mean we have a whole day left? Oh, we do have a whole day left. I thought the plot line was over. My bad. I was like, wait, we decided on the cosplay. I think the plot line's done. Wait, never mind. We forgot there was a second part to all this, the talent show. We had to help them choose a cosplay and help them with the talent show. Okay, what do we talk about? The Spooky Con friend group, improv, hobbies. Let's talk about hobbies. Where to begin? I have a lot of hobbies. I forgot. I know. Like cosplay, acting, anime, right? Yeah. Yeah, all that of course, but like 100 other things too.
Really?
Yeah? Yes! Every time I watch an anime, I get so hyped that I get hooked on a new hobby. Like you binge 4 seasons of a sports anime and then the next thing you know, you're part of a volleyball team. Anime can do that, huh? 100%. That's what I love about anime. It can get you excited about anything. You could be watching someone grabbing a chip from a potato chip bag and it'd be the most thrilling thing ever.
Right.
Ah, yes, the potato chip scene. Now every time I grab a potato chip, I feel like I'm in the middle of a clever master plan. So yeah, I joined the volleyball team, I've been in the rock band, I play mahjong every Thursday at the local retirement home. The list goes on.
Great idea.
Dang, and you're good at all that? I'm not sure. It's true that I tend to lose at all of the hobbies in which you can win. But one thing is for sure about each one of those hobbies.
Victory!
I give my very best. That's the important thing. I'm sure you're just in the middle of your underdog arc. Yeah.
Oh, genius!
Of course, it must be that. You're a genius.
For the next hours, Nico tells you all about these hobbies. The list is long, but you enjoy every second of it. Dang, Nico's passion is infectious. Day 4.
Let's spin a yarn. Ooh,
Before you know it, the
yarn.
con's almost over and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with your last brainstorming session. What's a foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting? Show off your walrus impersonation. Attempt to seduce the mayor. Debut your stand-up comedy set. Voice your very knowledgeable opinions on mustard. Yet again, mustard. What's the one new piece of technology that makes you yearn for the future to come? Bowel control automation system. Perception of aesthetics processor. AI-powered underwear. Eyebrow management system. Bowel control, sure. Time to get back to the con. And now the actual final
Come
event.
on, I know a shortcut.
You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if one of the other players didn't play Zakran, commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you had a helmet of chaos up your sleeve. You equip it on your royal flush and beat the shit out of Zakran. Heck yeah! All this nonsense makes gambling at least too fun. Later, you've finally gotten that fucking Pancake song out of your head when Nico comes around the corner and puts it right back in.
You will have to sing along. Pancakes!
I'm Nico. Or am I?
Look, Nez, Sasha got over his unfair pancake discrimination and finished my cosplay. Don't I look delicious? You sure do. I know just what I want for breakfast, a big buttery stack of Nicos. Thanks, but I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help deciding what my act should be for the talent portion of the Cosplay Grand Prix. I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time? Yup, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you've given me no reason to do so. I assume it's because I'm developing feelings for you. You are? Well, yeah, wasn't it obvious? I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me. So, do you have any ideas on what my talent act could be? We all have the time in the world to think of something. Assuming all the time in the world is less than 24 hours, because that's when the contest starts.
Time is of the essence. What talent should Nico perform to win the Cosplay Grand Prix? Everyone likes pancake eating contests. What if people competed to eat Nico? I mean, look at them. Or pancakes are best eaten boneless. Remove all of Nico's bones. Well, Nico does look delicious.
Well, I was never really into vor, but I guess if it's what'll get the win. No, I was saying people could eat pancakes off of you, not eat you.
Good call.
Oh, phew. Not that I was trying to kink shame, but you know, I'd like to live as long as possible to get first place trophy.
The next day, Nico makes their yummy appearance at the cosplay contest. You help by providing a juicy remix for them to walk out to.
Hey, remember me? I'm Nico.
We get an actual song. What is... Is this a sexy remix of the Pancake song?
Good morning, everybody. Who wants a bite of my sweet, sticky pancake buns?
They start twerking, spraying butter and syrup everywhere with their beautiful wooden butt. As expected, the audience falls upon Nico with forks and knives. You long to join them, but no. Restrain yourself. You're here to support Nico, not lick syrup off their abs. But maybe you can ask them to wear this cosplay again in a more private setting.
Pancake. Nez, snap out of it! I won the contest! I'm so happy. I knew being a slut for breakfast foods would come in handy someday.
Hooray! You gain 2 fun from being a little breakfast slut yourself. Pancakes always win.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
Well, that was weird.
I did not expect the sexy pancake song. Sure.
Claudia Martinez did it again. Now we need a 10-hour mix of the sexy pancake song. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like a suit charm good. You're having a great time hanging out with Nico today, except for one little weird thing. They keep writing down everything you do in the notebook.
So you kept the receipt for your slushie, but not when you bought the hot dog earlier. I see. Hey Nico, what's with the note-taking? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just recording everything you do so I can study it later. Can I ask why? Yeah? It's something I do for all my cosplays. Everything. Understanding the core of the character is the key to effective cosplaying, you know. But what cosplay needs you to study me? The cosplay of you, silly. You're cosplaying me? Yeah, I asked you if I could last night, remember?
Flashback to when you were fast asleep last night.
Nez, stop screaming, it's just me. Nico, what time is it? Dunno, like 3 a.m. Anyway, I just had the best idea. Imagine as you. Can I? Imagine me as you. Can I? Please, can I? Yeah, sure, just turn off the light. Oh, I thought that was just another of my weird erotic dreams. My only problem is, you make so many weird and contradictory choices in a day I can't work out what their core is. Do you have any idea?
Well, Valerie giving subtle hints about what she wants to do to Nico. Nico would look good in cat ears. You don't know what the core of being Nez is either. Use the call your therapist lifeline. Or you're unsure what's deep inside yourself. Maybe Nico could check by putting a finger inside one of your holes. To find out and see what they find. In my donut?
Good call.
Good thinking. I'll get to know you better if I explore your holes.
Nico starts by sticking a finger up your nose.
How is it? Warm and squishy, and a little bit hairy. But maybe I should try another hole to compare. What about your mouth? And I'll use 2 fingers this time for a better feel. Open wide.
Hey yo. You kneel in front of Nico so that they could reach more easily and open your mouth. You know, a normal activity to do in public at a Comic-Con. Nico gently holds your jaw in place as they slide in. They fill your mouth, pushing down your tongue. You taste a faint hint of mustard from the hot dog they ate earlier.
Oh, this is much nicer than your nose. Still warm and squishy, but moist. And teeth, rather than hair. This must be how it feels to be a lollipop. You think I could stay like this a bit longer?
You nod, so you stay in position for a while more, getting plenty of strange looks from the other con attendees, by the way. Eventually, Nico pulls out.
That was good, but I'm still not sure. I really know what's truly inside you. Maybe we could try one more hole?
And we'll end the event there. Thank you very much. Want to know what hole Nico chooses? I bet the fine folks on AO4 have ideas. Now take your 2 fun and get out of here before we're pushed up in the age rating. I'm taking the 2 smarts for how dumb this whole thing was.
Let's go. Time is money.
Well, since that weird incident, since you have time off, you decided to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but give him boobs with a creative reinterpretation. Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll! Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. Also, you give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve 2 creativity for your successful boob storming. Later, you're sharing a meal with Nico at a nearby restaurant. What could be more romantic than a candlelit meal for 2?
Ah, this mana-filled margarita titillates my magical palate. My spell slots are fully replenished.
Well, maybe it'd be more romantic if they weren't cosplaying right now. But hey, Nico wouldn't be Nico if they weren't wearing cosplay. Fuck, sorry, I got distracted by the thought of Nico not wearing cosplay. Or anything else.
So Nez, where shall our adventure take us next? Perhaps to the tailor? I'm overdue for a new robe.
What is Monster Prom's age rating again? Pretty sure it's mature.
Maybe, but I was wondering if we could do something more intimate? Yeah? Oh, I see what you mean. You want to swap backstories? Mine is long, since wizardry is older than time itself. Well, I'll start at the beginning when my mother and father felt their first lusty urge towards... No, I don't want to hear about your parents' lusty urges. Ah, right, I'm so sorry. How about we do something totally unsexy to get it off your mind?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
Let's take the wizard's vow of celibacy to strengthen our magical bonds.
No vows of celibacy here.
Alakazam, celibacy rocks. Abraca, don't look at my cock.
No! The Abraca do wanna see Nico's cock or pussy or third tongue or whatever they've got going on down there. A secret third thing. Getting them to break character is out of the question, but surely wizards do sexy things too. How can you bring this encounter to the next level? Wizard challenge. Can they use their magic staff to make your clothes disappear? Or play White Wizard, the fantasy version of playing Doctor. Nico will use their magic to tend to your wounds. Wink. invisibility spell.
Now you're talking.
Only for clothes, though.
A wizard challenge? I accept.
Nico leads you to the back of their hotel room. You silently thank yourself for saving your last good pair of underwear for today.
Behold, the place where I cast my most enchanting spells. Lay on the summoning circle and we'll see what my magic staff can make rise.
Nico uses their staff to remove your clothes. You surrender yourself to the moment, listening to them recite their weirdly sexy rhymes.
Hocus pocus.
Ta-da! Now for my next trick, I'll cast a spell on myself too. Yes, please. Bam!
We're both naked.
Well, you look very nice, but I've also seen you like this plenty of times. True, and I feel less wizardy without my costume. I'm sure you're still packing some magic. Why don't you show me your fireballs? Wink.
Yeah?
Oh, right.
Nico reaches into their chest and pulls out a handful of cloth balls soaked in gasoline.
I completely forgot I made this prop. Check it out.
Nico lights the fireballs aflame. They're very flammable. Things are heating up in here. By which I mean the room caught on fire and they had to evacuate the entire hotel.
I'm starting to think the fireball stunt isn't safe enough to work. Yeah, I was kinda, talking about your actual balls. Wait, you meant... Oh, sorry for the misunderstanding. I'll get it right next time.
Loving that there's a next time. You gain 2 smarts for rising to the wizard challenge, but you lose 2 fun for burning down the hotel.
Oh, I should have booked a stand.
And now time for the last event.
Main stage. How to add loot boxes to your game. Don't. You attend the panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is you shouldn't. But we should make games great again, says the guy who's releasing a battle royale. This turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain 2 smarts. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. JK. Next up is a panel with the author of everyone's favorite sprawling, saucy space opera, Supernovas of Tomorrow. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm sure you're hoping to hear news about the last book in my series.
Yes, he's finally announcing the release. The final showdown between Space Good and Space Evil is upon us. I hope Lady Cassiopeia and Lord Haley finally confess their feelings for each other.
Zoe.
I hope they finally fuck nasty. Well, yeah, I assume that was implied.
There's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I'm delaying the release of the last book for at least another year.
What? Why? Most illogical.
Yeah, I've recently gotten into ant farming. It's kinda cutting into my writing time, but you all support my passions, right?
Man, I was really looking forward to that finale. Can't we convince him to finish the book sooner? Ransom always works. Let's kidnap his precious ants and mail them their squished corpses until he writes the book.
Just kidding.
I'm just joking. Unless... Nah, coercion doesn't work. But it's not coercion if the author makes the decision himself with a little help. Nez, how can we nudge him in the right direction?
During the Q&A, take the mic and narrate a very engaging anecdote. Once the author gets hooked, refuse to finish it and hold a narrative Mexican standoff with him. Usually, when the author doesn't want to write their own book, the solution is to get a ghostwriter. Logic dictates you should stab the author so he becomes a ghostwriter.
Good idea! Use my knife! I forgot she has a pocket knife. Why do you have a knife? You never know when you'll need to butter some toast.
Sounds legit.
That makes sense.
It doesn't, unless hunting knives are suddenly good for spreading butter or whatever. You approach a stage. Partner! That girl has a knife! Should we intervene? Yeah, lots of these battles have audience participation segments. If it's one of those, we wouldn't want to jump in and ruin it. You stab the author. After several upsetting minutes of writhing and screaming, he becomes a ghost. A reaper appears to claim his soul.
Hello, darling. I'm here to escort you to the afterlife. Looks like you're going to... the good one!
The good one? I like that one. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I can't take you just yet. It says here you have unfinished business.
What?
You reap what you sow, darling.
Sorry, this happens sometimes. Maybe there's someone you need to apologize to, or an 8-book saga you haven't finished writing. Whatever it is, another Reaper will come for you when you've sorted it out. Good luck with that. Bye! Oh, fine. I guess I'll finish the book then. Are you happy now?
Good call.
We're super happy. You did it, Nez. You're a hero. And a murderer, but mostly a hero.
Everyone applauds for you and your marvelous heroic stabbing.
See? They're all cheering. It was definitely part of the show.
Gotcha. Nerds sure are weird. You gain 2 boldness for stabbing a celebrity, but lose 2 creativity. What happens when you play as Milo for this one? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't appear. It is time for the secret ending. Let's check out our comic. Finally getting the art gang together around. Finally the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Space Heist. It's a comic about a heist in space. It follows a charismatic ragtag team of outlaws with a unique set of skills. Faith, a hacker who could do magic with a keyboard. She's evading the law because she pirated too many Shrek movies. Suzanne, a seasoned spaceship pilot who desperately needs money to overspend it on Tetris and microtransactions and cosmetics. And Calculester, an android who wants to learn all about the thrills of life. His tech provides a valuable resource to the adventure, the refined sense of humor so typical of robots. And the band's leader, Valerie. She's a space pirate with a thirst for money and a score to settle. Together they will aim for the one thing no one in the galaxy has ever dared to steal. The Big Mustard Reserve.
God damn it, Calculester, I told you not to voice your opinions on mustard. I had to take the risk, for I wanted to experience the thrills of life. Stop fighting. I managed to hack into the bowel control automation system that ought to keep them busy. Come on, you two. Hop in here. The station is about to explode. Fasten your seatbelts. Never again, Calculester. I can't make any promises, for I am programmed to live.
Kaboom! Our heroes escaped by the skin of their teeth, but by blowing up the space station, could they have also blown their cover? To be continued. You finally gather your courage and ask the most delicious pancake you know to go to the con after party with you.
Now you're talking.
Of course I'll go to the party with you. It's the least I could do. Without you, I never would have won the Cosplay Grand Prix. Do you think the DJ will play the 10-hour rendition of the Pancake song if I ask?
I will.
Maybe, but don't be offended if it clears out the dance floor. That's fine. It gives me more room to do my pancake twerk. Wanna see it? Yes, please.
Pancake, 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 cake.
The party was great, but the sex afterwards was even greater. Sweet, sticky, and with snacks afterwards. Just the way you like it. Nico really is the most important meal of the day. Pancakes! And there we go. For those that don't know, there are 4 different costumes that you could choose for this plotline. One of them is Pancake. The other is the sexualized anime character, which is basically just Morgan. The other is a villain, and the other is steampunk. There are 4 different images you could get for the secret ending. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would still be there, with us. And with that came a truth to that. To this day, we hold close to our hearts. that no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not
Imagine if they use a Pancake song as the credits song.
so many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief.
There we go. We got
Have to fear
Nico's first secret
what
ending.
happened with me. We were meant to
Do all the
trust
costumes appear in the gallery, or do you need to play through to get them 4 times? I don't know. I think you need to unlock them. Because obviously, they want you to go through 4 times and fuck Nico 4 times.
I bid you
Ah.
welcome to the streamer version of Monster Guns credit song.
So the over-sexualized video game characters like creativity and smarts. The villain is boldness and fun. Steampunk hero is fun and creativity. Pancakes is fun and boldness. So no matter what, you could probably just randomize your stats for this plotline and still end up with an ending. As long as you know what you're doing.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing.
Meanwhile, Pancakes.
But you don't have to fear.
This is the stream version of the song.
We were meant to trust each other. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need a good song.
Apparently, you get an achievement for completing all of the variants for the plotline. I didn't know that. I'm just reading the wiki.
Thanks for playing. Leave us a good review.
And there we go. Nico's first secret ending. Plans for this week. Tuesday, we're playing MTG Arena for the release of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab. On Thursday, we'll be reading the new story for Arknights. Saturday, we'll be playing gameplay for Arknights. Next Sunday, we'll be back again for Nico's other secret ending. Which is... Still haven't figured it out. Does Nico only have one secret ending? No, Nico has another secret ending. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, this one, right. Oh, right. Anyway, thank everyone to stop by, chill out and chat, use as a second monitor content, and watched us read through and react to Nico's ultimate cosplay secret ending. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you friendos on Tuesday for some Magic the Gathering. Bye-bye, friendos.